Here's a quick video for you just to show you how, an example of how Fox News is revealing some truth. I'm going to play this and then I'll make a few comments. They have to reveal.
Because Eisenhower did not want any part of any space race. And here's this young 40-something senator who says, we got to get this going, and we got to get going quick, or we're doomed.
You know, Ike created NASA in 1958, but Eisenhower wanted to do an incremental approach to space exploration. Jack Kennedy's favorite word was leapfrog. Let's do something big. Let's go really far. That leapfrog was going to the moon. When Kennedy was giving these speeches about why we choose to go to the moon, the technology wasn't there to land Neil Armstrong.
All right, right there. This is a truth they're letting out. Kennedy went ahead with the NASA situation and blew it out of the way. They didn't even have the technology, but it was the go-ahead. They already knew about the firmament. They're going to tell you how the Nazis, everything. Watch this.
Kennedy was basically saying
this was on the news yesterday.
And the reason was because in World War II, FDR built the Grand Coulee Dam and the Tennessee Valley Authority. Eisenhower had created the interstate highway systems, the St. Lawrence Seaway. Kennedy was saying, what's the big thing my new frontier agenda should be? And he decided that manned space and the going to the moon by the end of the decade was the ticket.
And they killed him for it because he pushed it too far.
Radio and everything like that, but he was doing that. So what he did is, so Goddard started it, and then we get some German scientists. And when the Nazi Germany fell, we grabbed a lot of these guys, and the Soviets grabbed a lot of these guys, and it was off to the races. How did we get ahead after Sputnik?
Well, we grabbed Wernher von Braun with.
There you go. Wernher von Braun, top SS Nazi V2 rocket guy. Him, along with Disney, designed the whole entire space program. It's for anyone to see. Go to nasa.gov and check it out. They're telling you the truth here.
Operation Paperclip. He was Hitler's genius rocketeer. Von Braun.
They took the doctors. They took everything. This Wernher von Braun, on his headstone, is Psalms 19:1.
Created the V2 missile.
That's
the
in your
V2s were
face.
starting to rain on London. Lucky the war ended because they were getting perfected. But we brought these Nazi rocketeers to Fort Bliss near El Paso. Then by 1950, Huntsville, Alabama, and they start building and perfecting rockets.
They have to believe
the moon
these
rocket,
truths.
the Saturn V, was built by Wernher von Braun, the great engineer out of Huntsville, Alabama.
You were meant to wake up.
What did it mean for us? Because one thing was, they knew marketing back then. They were selling us in magazines and getting us excited, and 4% of our GDP was going to NASA.
You know, Brian, that's the key point. NASA was a very effective advertising agency. You never see a government agency promote itself the way NASA did. James Webb from North Carolina, he got into the oil business in Oklahoma. Webb runs NASA. It's unbelievable how he can get the astronaut in Life magazine or on National Geographic spreads. CBS News with Walter Cronkite was regularly covering these launches. And what Jack Kennedy recognized was on May 5th, 1961, when Alan Shepard goes into space, TV rating bonanza. And then Grissom goes up, TV ratings, and John Glenn, Wally Schirra, Scott Carpenter. So the whole country kind of got space crazed, and they said we can make the moon.
And they're feeding the hustle.
There were times funding almost dried up. But
they can't get to the moon. We're inside God's creation, and they made us think that we're just another speck of dust. Lord help us all. I mean, Christ help us all.